What is up, you guys? I got a pretty good video for you today. What I want to talk about is I think it's really important to find a hobby that you enjoy that allows you to spend time with yourself, right? I think there's two things to sort of focus on with this. Number one, you need to be comfortable spending time with yourself. I think it's really hard to like relationship wise, for example, it's really hard to be happy with someone and to love someone before you actually are happy with yourself and you love yourself. And I think there's a lot to be said about that, right? I can remember between my previous relationship and the relationship I'm in now, it was about 2 years. Like I was single for 2 full years, and I spent a lot of time alone during that, just because like I was constantly working a lot. I didn't always have time to hang out with my friends. But furthermore, when I did have, free time, I just wanted to spend it alone. And I feel like I developed a lot during that time period. And I feel like I also had a similar experience back during COVID when, we weren't really able to socialize as much, all the rules and restrictions and all that kind of stuff. So even during that time, like I was working a bunch, and then when I wasn't working, I spent a lot of time exercising outside, right? It was a good thing for me to do. I was getting healthy, but it also allowed me to spend quality time with myself and to do a lot of self reflection and self development and things of that nature, right? So, spending time with yourself and being comfortable with being alone, I feel like it's something important that everyone should learn how to do, because at the end of the day, the only person you can truly, truly count on to be there for you through everything, and when I say everything, I mean everything, is yourself. You are the only person who you can genuinely count on to be there for you through absolutely everything. And that's not to say you don't have good people in your life, or I don't have good people in my life who are there for me all the time. But again, at the end of the day, you have yourself. That's it. So you should be comfortable with yourself before anyone else. You should love yourself before you love anyone else. And I really do mean this. I'm not saying this in a cliche way. Like I genuinely believe that you should be your first priority when it comes to, being with people or specifically loving people. Why wouldn't you want to love yourself? And how could you expect someone else to love you if you don't even love yourself, right? So I think the way to do that is to spend more time alone. Now, I'm not saying you should just sit on the ground and crisscross applesauce and sit there in silence and just be with yourself. Although, if that's something that you feel like you could benefit from, then to each their own, do your thing. But the purpose of this video is to, number one, amplify and notate the fact that spending time alone can be really good for you, but specifically, how do you do it, right? Well, I think it's as simple as finding a hobby, something you enjoy doing that you can do alone, right? So for me, there's a couple things that I really like to do. Number one, I like to ride my bike, right? I bought a bike back in like 2022. I had been looking for it for a couple years. It's a really specific bike. It's basically for doing wheelies and stuff like that. So I had been looking for it for a couple years. Finally found the exact model and a color that I didn't even know existed, but it looks really nice. So I ended up buying it. And almost 4 years later now, it's still one of my favorite things to do. On my own. I just love going on bike rides. It's so much fun. I enjoy it. It's exercise, and again, it's quality time with myself. Sometimes I'll throw music in, but sometimes I'll just go ride and enjoy the weather and look at my surroundings, and again, just spend quality time with myself. Another thing I love to do on my own is fishing. Like I really do enjoy going fishing. I used to take my friend's kayak out on his lake and just go fishing alone on my days off. Even if he wasn't around, I would just go up to his place. He was renting a house on the lake, and I would just take his kayak, go out fishing for hours. Sometimes I'd bring a cigar out there and smoke and enjoy myself. Like that's what I mean when I say quality time. Like doing things that you enjoy doing alone. And some people think it's weird to do things on your own. They think it's like, I don't know, like you don't have friends to hang out with or something of that nature. I'm like, I think it's incredible and really cool to be able to just go do something on your own. Even something as simple as going and getting a meal, right? Every once in a while, I'll head over to a new bar, or a spot that I've never been to, and grab a beer and grab a bite to eat and just sit at the bar alone. And I genuinely do not feel uncomfortable at all. Like maybe people look at me and they're like, why is he sitting there alone? I don't give a fuck what they think. I don't know them. I don't care what they think. If they're going to judge me based off of just looking at me and thinking I have no friends, probably not the kind of person I would want to associate with anyway. And to be honest, I enjoy my alone time sometimes. I have a girlfriend, I'm in a relationship, and I love spending time with her, but every once in a while I do like to just spend time alone. So whether that's going on a bike ride, or I haven't gone fishing in a while, I definitely want to get back into it once the weather gets nicer here. But going fishing, or even again, as I mentioned, going to a new food spot, grabbing a bite to eat, sitting alone, like I have no problem doing that, and I do enjoy it. And I think when you get to the point where you are comfortable with doing these kinds of things, it's very empowering, and it feels good. But my recommendation to you would be, find a hobby that you enjoy doing alone, preferably one that gets you moving or gets you exercising. So it could be, again, riding a bike, or if going to the gym or going for a run is your hobby and you genuinely enjoy it, more power to you. But it could be hiking. It could be, I don't know, something as simple as ice skating. I don't know, whatever it is you like to do, pickleball, anything, tennis. Just find a hobby that you enjoy doing on your own, that'll allow you to spend time with yourself, to create a better relationship with yourself. And if you can, preferably something that gets you moving, something that helps your body move and gives you exercise, because then it's just icing on the cake. Not only are you spending quality time with yourself while you're doing something you enjoy, but you're also getting exercise while you do it. And again, this isn't limited to just one hobby, right? Like, I enjoy going on bike rides with my girlfriend, but she also likes to crochet. So she'll do that when she has free time too. And she does that oftentimes when she's off and I'm working, and she's just spending quality time alone, crocheting, watching her shows or whatever she watches. So that's really the point of this video, is to find something you enjoy doing, which gives you the opportunity to spend time with yourself, to create a better relationship with yourself, to ultimately reach the goal of genuinely and truly loving yourself, and furthermore being comfortable with being alone, even if everyone else thinks it's weird. At the end of the day, man, if you're happy and you're happy with being alone and spending time by yourself, who cares what other people think? It doesn't matter what they think. It's your life, not theirs. So don't even worry about it. I would not stress over that at all. That's something that I've learned, I've learned to care less and less about what other people think of me. At the end of the day, if I'm happy, then it's really all that matters. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. Pretty short video. Just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about this. So I appreciate you checking in, as always. If you're new here, I post every Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, and then on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Eastern time, I post all kinds of content about personal finance, life experiences, all that kind of stuff. So if you like that kind of content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.